Welcome back to the Pine Film Podcast.
I can't believe you had me back. I didn't think you'd bring me back.
Back again. Dane. I'm your host, St. George. Dane, welcome back.
Anytime. Love to be here.
We love to make the joke of you coming back onto the show.
We love to do the cha-cha, don't we?
Yeah, you do the cha-cha like a sissy girl, Dane.
It's one of my favorites.
Today, we're doing it back-to-back, but we're doing another TV show.
Oh, we love it.
We're
this one's kind of really hot right now.
It's the hottest show right now.
Maybe ever. If you talk about global scales.
Shows.
Yeah.
You think Game of Thrones is good?
No.
See you later, Game of Thrones.
Yeah, honestly, Game of Thrones, God, no, we're just jumping on that shipwreck of the end. But no, what a Squid Games.
Squid Game.
Oh, God.
Is it games? No,
games?
It's a game.
Oh. That's changed everything for me.
Squid Game.
Oh, okay.
See, it's one game.
Yeah.
But
they did 6 games.
Yeah, but the last one was Squid Game.
Oh, so when you go, hey, I want to play a basketball game.
Yeah,
do you want to play a basketball game with me? Fair enough.
Yeah, so Squid Game, the hottest show on Netflix in the world right now. It's a Korean show.
Yep.
9 episodes. It's fucking great.
Oh, just so good. Haven't I been telling you to watch Korean shows for the last 2 years?
You have.
Yeah, I told you.
No.
Yeah, not once. Not till the rest of the world starts watching it. We start.
I know. I am a sheep. I am a sheep.
Yeah.
Right. First thing to note is this is a spoiler-heavy review on Squid Game.
Yeah.
So you haven't seen it, check it out. Come back.
Then come back, yes.
Then come back, and we'll play a couple of games.
We'd like to play a game.
Get ready to play a game. I guess the synopsis is hundreds of cash-strapped contestants accept an invitation to compete in children's games for a tempting prize, but the stakes are deadly.
Oh, there's been a murder.
There's been a murder.
So I saw this as Saw meets Hunger Games. Would you concur with that, or do you?
I do concur.
Yeah, you Doctor,
I concur.
Yeah, I saw it as Saw meets Hunger Games. It was.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's a good. See, all I was thinking and saying is this is just like Hunger Games, but better.
No, Hunger Game.
Game.
It's not game.
It's one game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was just, I can't. Yeah, like I say every time, I love this shit.
It's so
but you know what
good.
was amazing? The costume design.
Yeah, I really liked it.
I think that was like a real bright spot here where you probably don't, you see all the Oscars for like different, winnings of different, movies and shows.
Yeah.
But you actually, I think this is the first time you're like, this costume.
The costumes are great.
Yeah. Like the little PlayStation icons on under the masks, the like Saw, esque mask, from the big bad.
It's
and
great.
then the pink jumpsuits and the green jumpsuits they're wearing.
I know.
It's so
the
good.
numbers. It's great. I love the characters. They're all very interesting. Whoever ends up here is like, they have a reason to be there.
Yeah.
And the risk of fucking losing your life to win this prize money. I think we should I think we should establish the names of the characters, and who they are, because we'll need to refer to some of them. And again, we might butcher a lot of these names.
It's a bit tough, but we'll get there.
And the characters as well. But so I think that we should. We've put together some code names for each of the characters and actors. So I guess the protagonist or the main character.
Yeah, his name is Sung Jin Han.
Yep.
That's if you got it right. I'm calling him Deadbeat Dad.
Deadbeat Dad. Yeah.
Are you happy with that?
I'm happy with it.
All right, let's roll with it. So he's the protagonist.
Yeah.
He's where it starts and follows.
Yeah.
And you see his life's pretty shit from the start.
This might be offensive to you, but he kind of reminded me of you at the start of the show when he's at the horse race betting.
Don't you dare say that to me.
My horse won every time.
If only there was a way to get back the money.
If only you could enter the Squid Game.
I would be really good because I'm a PE teacher, so I've already got a head start. I've got a great head start already.
You've been playing games this whole time.
You see he's in big debt. He's divorced. He's child, but
he's got a daughter.
But you see, he almost it's not the typical he was a bad person then got there. He had a good life going, but then I think in the backstory it shows he I think he he lost his job, and then his coworker died. I remember because I remember his wife was saying, "Where were you when I was giving birth?" He's like, "Someone's fucking dying.
Someone's dying." And they showed that cutscene later on, right? And it's fucking like horrific. And he he's haunted by it. I guess.
And where I was thinking, he's just a piece of shit. He
Why weren't you there for your daughter, too?
Yeah, exactly, bro.
Where were you, bro?
Yeah. Who would you say is next in charge? As a character, not next in charge, but next, important.
Maybe Cho Sang-woo, who is he's kind of they grew up together, or she's one of his friends from childhood.
I've got him as Uni Boy.
Uni Boy is good. I like that.
Yeah, Uni Boy.
Did you go to uni?
Yeah, you went to uni. This guy went to the best uni in Korea. He's gonna get us out of this.
He's a genius. He finished uni.
But his debt is just through the roof, and he used his mum's property, and
it's fucked.
Yeah, you kind of see why he's there.
They both have really lovely. Oh, is it his mum or is it?
He takes his mum.
Deadbeat dad lives with his grandma, or is it his mum?
Deadbeat dad lives with his mum, but the uni boy,
uni boy,
he put his mum's property on mortgage, I think.
Right.
For like
piece of shit.
For debt and cover and stuff. Oh no, what a dog,
uni boy,
and everyone's like, this guy's so good.
Yeah, he's the best.
And she's like, my son, I can't wait till he gets back. He's just overseas right now. Blah blah blah. But he's very
desperate.
Yeah, he'll
so desperate.
He'll do anything.
He'll do anything. Oh, and he does.
Oh god. Who would say is next?
I like the thief.
The thief. Which one's the thief?
I think her name was, and I'm butchering probably this, but the character's name was Sang Byuk.
Yeah, Sang Byuk.
Yeah. Sang Byuk.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like a.
But
how old do you reckon she was?
The actress,
like a young 20s? No, the character, young 20s. What's her personal life like? How old do you reckon she was? Maybe young 20s, because she had a younger brother.
Yeah,
she was quite young, but she looked quite older.
I think she's past 18.
Yeah,
early
22. Do you going to say
early 20s? Yeah,
she's gotten in the wrong crowd.
Yeah,
and she ends up being a thief at the very start.
She's a pickpocketer. Yeah. I think she's pretty young. Yeah.
Okay. So she's not like 28. Yeah. She's 21, 22.
Something like that.
Okay.
She's she was trained and taken in by
who? Ra's al Ghul.
Ra's al Ghul by the mobster.
Yes.
His character's name was, give me 1 second.
I couldn't find his name. It just kept coming up. Frontman?
Jang Duk.
Jang Duk. I just kept getting Frontman for some reason. But the gangster.
He was great. So she was with him, with his crew, right? And he taught her everything.
But
she left.
Yeah. She couldn't agree with his ideals anymore.
She couldn't listen to his shit anymore.
She went back to Gotham.
To revenge. Pay revenge.
But was she from China originally? Because remember they kept saying she was like maybe from concentration camps or something. I don't know, maybe if it was China or North Korea. I was a bit confused.
She's from North Korea.
North Korea?
They call her a kami.
Yeah, there's kami.
That's right. Yeah, so she's she's from North Korea and she escaped. She escaped
with her brother.
Yeah, with her little brother.
But they got no money.
Exactly.
And that's why she's there.
She's desperate.
Yeah, and that's why she got involved with the gangster.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
But she's great. The other one is maybe the police officer, and his name is Jun Ho.
Let's call him Super Cop.
But we'll call him Super Cop.
He's so good. He's
great.
He should be a secret agent because what he did was way above his pay grade.
He should be the Korean James Bond.
Oh, yeah, like he's got the looks.
He's sexy. Yeah.
He's obviously athletic. Obviously knows what he's doing.
Great detective.
But all that he did, he just had a whiff of something. He knew his brother went missing, which we'll get back to later, ages ago, and he just follows it with no plan.
When he sneaks onto that boat, right? When he gets into the van and pretends to be like asleep, and then I was like, oh, like where's this going? Like, what's he gonna do?
Get shot? Yeah,
and he did everything that I wanted him to do. He's like, kill the guy, take his clothes,
throw him off the boat.
He did exactly what he was meant to do.
That was so good. Good. He was like, perfect. Yeah,
perfect. Yeah, he knows how to be a good detective.
It was like I don't even want to say it was like. Yeah, it's ridiculous what he did. He just must be really smart. This guy.
He's great.
But he was great. But he was obviously worried because his brother went missing ages ago, and then he heard.
He's investigating this. He overheard deadbeat dad. Yeah, he overheard him complaining about this place, right? Once they first got out of it, and we'll get into the games as well.
Yeah.
But he's on the hunt for his brother, right? And that's how he kind of ends up investigating and follows him around and stuff like that. Gets on the boat.
100%.
The other big character of the series as well is the old man.
Yeah.
And I think we're going to refer to him just as the old man.
Yeah, the old man works. I think.
The old man works.
He was he was very good. Because did you have any idea who he was?
Not at all.
No,
Not
especially
at all.
when he said no at the end of after the first games. He's like, "Yeah, let's leave."
Yeah,
he chose no. You're like, "Oh,
he's an old man." And when he runs into the deadbeat dad, when he runs into him outside that shop or whatever, and he just kind of like it's like he's shopping in the neighborhood, and he's like, it looks like he's poor and like fucking no one cares about him. So you really bought into it. It's like this. Have you
heard that theory going around that maybe that's his dad in real life, in the show?
Oh.
Yeah, so they were saying so. Just jumping ahead a little bit, in one of the games, there's like a what do you call it? A set that looks like an old, Korean neighborhood,
right?
And then he's going back in his own mind because he's got maybe Alzheimer's, you don't know, and he's like, oh, I used to live here, blah blah blah, and then he's saying things like, oh yeah, I used to live in a place like this too, and he's like, my dad used to smack me, like, because it's funny because I used to smack my son a lot, and there was like little hints like that going back and forth that maybe, it's just again fan theory, nothing confirmed, but just.
Do you think he wouldn't remember his own dad?
Yeah, that's
a hard one.
But the thing is, you don't know. They didn't say did he leave when he was 5 or 4 or 10 or whatever. So and maybe he was an original member, and then like he got invited to the games, and then because he won.
You think so?
Maybe he won in the past.
I thought he just ran the whole thing because he has heaps of money.
I thought maybe he won one years ago, and then
like the super cops, brother.
So we're jumping ahead,
but that's
After Old Man, who we got?
Is that all of them? All the main characters?
I've got also Han Min-yo.
Yeah.
Crazy bitch.
Crazy bitch.
She was so good.
She's so good.
Oh, she was like the humor outlet. It was comedic relief. She was fucking great.
All her scenes and the whole like her with the boss as well.
Yes.
This is great.
She was just like, fuck you. Yeah. Like, you gonna let me out? God. She just keeps fucking yelling and yelling and yelling.
God, she was good.
And then and I loved her scene, in one of the games where she's true to her word. Yeah.
The glass
she
scene.
goes, previously I'm gonna fucking kill you.
That was so good. It was sweet. It was sweet revenge. Yeah. But the way she took both of them down,
she's like, fuck this guy.
God.
This motherfucker.
And he also knew this crazy bitch. He's like, I fucked up here.
Oh, so good.
That was great. Is that the main characters?
I think that's all of them. And no, and obviously the mechanic, Ali.
Oh, Ali,
he's sweet Ali.
Sweet Ali.
Such a sweet boy.
Sweet Ali.
30 years old, got a wife and a baby.
From Pakistan.
Yeah. Why did they go there? Did they say?
Why did he come to Korea?
Yeah.
He said he came here to make money.
But why Korea?
I don't know. I guess more opportunities to work and make money.
Yeah, maybe he like studied Korean like language back home, and he's like, "Well, I got to head start."
I can speak.
Yeah, fucking speak. Yeah.
Who knows?
And then he just but he was such a sweet boy, and he was a good player.
Sure.
Played hard, trained hard.
But the uni boy.
Oh God, what a piece of shit!
What a piece of shit.
Oh God.
First, I wanted to say that if you didn't watch Squid Game in its original audio with subtitles, shame on you.
Yes, we want to say that because it's just not the same.
It's just not the same. A lot of people, look, the truth is, a lot of the Western world, they don't want to watch like, anything that's foreign, and they can't be fucked reading subtitles. It's a real shame.
I know.
It's a real shame.
Honestly, you'd be missing out on expression. Just how can you watch something with?
It's the actor's natural voice. You want to hear it instead of some dubbed guy. It'll be like, go get him.
We're gonna get this guy.
It's Matt Dillon's voice.
Doesn't sound like me, man.
These games sound a bit weird. I don't know if I want to play.
Oh God, but
I just think
definitely, and all Korean shows, not just Korea,
just
the world,
the world. You know what it reminded me? Because I think also an amazing show that I really love, which is Dark on Netflix about time travel and stuff like that. German show. I started watching it and I was like, why are their lips moving? The mouths aren't doing the right thing. And I realized, okay, I had this dubbed, switched it back, and I kind of thought about that as well. It's like all these great shows, you really gotta, I think, give it a chance.
You're missing out otherwise.
Just read the subtitles, listen to the natural voices.
It's not too hard, but
it's not too hard. It's not too hard. Anyway, that's just a fine film recommendation.
Yes.
Let's talk about the games.
Okay.
Because they're insane.
Okay, so I've got the game list here. We got Green light, red light.
Green light, red light.
Okay, see, I couldn't concentrate properly, right?
Okay.
So in Mission Impossible 1,
they also play green light, red light.
There's a scene. I don't know if anyone remembers, Tom Cruise fan. There's like an exploding chewing gum, right?
Oh yeah.
And that's like a little gadget he has.
Yeah.
And when and one side's red, one side's green, right?
Yeah.
And then I think when someone explains to him whatever, and then he ends up using it to save himself at the end.
Right.
But just before he does it, I don't know why he yells this. He goes, "Red light, green light," and he sticks the gum on the helicopter and it explodes.
Right.
But I just couldn't
get that out of your head.
I couldn't get it out of my head. So I just thought of Tom Cruise the whole time. Red light, green light. But great game. So it's almost like I think there's, I don't know what you would have called it in Australia. There was like
oh brother, I did not play this
cross the swamp. Like there was heaps of different names for it.
Same version for it.
Yeah. But essentially it was just running across without getting seen by the shooter.
The shooters.
Mark Wahlberg's shooter.
Mark Wahlberg was in the tower.
Oh god,
that was fucked up because like it's episode 1, right? And it's like an introduction to this is what we're going to do. Yeah. Like when people start getting killed.
I didn't even, like, I kind of knew it was happening, but I was still shocked it happened because they just
brutal. Don't you fucking move.
Oh, God.
Because they all thought they're here to play some games.
Yeah. Like, and like if I don't get to go, I'll go home then. Yeah, this is pretty cool.
Yeah, what is this? Like,
But so green light, red light's first one, or Tom Cruise game. Yeah. Next one was I didn't know what it was called, but Honeycomb.
Lick it.
Funny guy.
Trace the honeycomb.
Yeah, the biscuits. Oh, God. I don't
know that game.
How would you have gone in that game?
But brother, I wouldn't have known to lick that.
You would have started eating it and they're like, all right, you must.
Wait, what? What are you supposed to wait? Already ate the biscuit.
God, yeah. I wonder if that's true though. If you like the sun can melt the shape. The sun, the light, if the heat or whatever. But that was a good game.
Yeah.
Next one, tug of war. You would have been pretty good. Strong legs,
you think
long arms. Yeah.
Well,
I would have been bad.
Like the show, you know, what happened at the end is that it wasn't all about strength, right? It's about strategy.
Yes, exactly. But I think...
Yeah. You see, like in that game, all the boys, right?
Yeah.
The mobster and the gangster and all his boys gathered all the boys.
Because he had insight from a doctor who was helping a couple, soldiers get some... was it,
organs and stuff.
Organs and stuff, selling him to...
What was that? Was that just like a side thing where like...
Yeah, because I remember when they got caught, the main dude with the black mask, he was like, I don't care that you took the organs. I care that you disrupted the fairness of the game.
It wasn't fair anymore.
So he didn't care. But that was just like a little side gig. And then like scuba dive out. And
Ruben, I love the scuba.
Ruben. Yeah, Ruben was under the mask.
Scuba. But see, I thought that was all a part of like the same thing. Like I thought the head boss organized the doctor
to get the organs. But no, it wasn't. Yeah.
So it's weird that I was like.
But think about it. But they're so rich, so they wouldn't even need that. Only the soldiers would need that hustle.
Sure.
But I want to ask you, how would you recruit so many soldiers?
That's what I thought about. Yeah.
Because you've done so much
job.
What do you do? Don't say a word. Put this mask on, and if you say anything, I'll kill you.
Yeah. Do they also gas the workers?
Yeah, when they get them in? Yeah. Do they train them? Like,
I don't know.
How would they train them? Do you reckon maybe they're
put this mask on and shut up, my God.
Maybe they're like ex-Navy.
Yeah, or soldiers or whatever.
Navy.
Navy SEALs.
They're only strictly Navy SEALs.
Navy SEALs.
Maybe ex-military and stuff. What do you think? And they're like
ex-altar boys.
They're not like working well in society. Yeah, but I wonder how they do that. That'd be a good one.
They all end up having a van each to go pick
little boys
to pick up the rest of them, right?
Yeah.
So they know what's up. So where do they keep these vans?
I don't know.
It's like, hey, come to the factory, get your van.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. We've got the gas.
Tug of war. I think you'd be really good at that.
You think so?
Marbles.
Marbles is
next
interesting.
Game. See, I've never played marbles. I know marbles.
Yeah.
I always saw kids with marbles.
Yeah.
But I was like, how do you play marbles?
How do you do this? Overseas, growing up in the war-torn Bosnia, we played marbles because it was it's a simple game, you know, and like we played it. But I think it was like you throw yours closer to like a hole or whatever, and then like the other person is trying to knock your marble away.
Like kind of like bocce or what do you call lawn bowls?
Lawn bowls kind of thing, something like that. But you'd always find I remember overseas. as a kid, like I got these memories of like always finding marbles in the mud, in the grass. So people, bro, I was finding these marbles. I was like,
you're
what?
Like Shawshank Redemption, you got the marbles. You're like, ah,
it's raining. It's thunder.
Your mum's like screaming, like, where's Sing?
I'm in a pool of shit.
Oh
yeah,
god,
I had my Shawshank Redemption.
Yeah, and you're like, see, well, I was actually really excited because I'm like, oh, I'm finally going to know how they play marbles. But it's just whatever game you want it to be. That's the whole idea of marbles.
What game you play?
Yeah, you can just make up anything you want. It's to your imagination.
Yeah.
And then they did the guessing game. I'm like, oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
See, I wouldn't have been good at marbles, but I'd be good at the marble variation. You know, where he finds the hole and he's like, first one to get in the hole.
Yeah, that seemed alright.
Gets whatever marbles are on the thing. I reckon I'd be good at that.
We play basketball,
Yeah.
Most of our lives.
I guess
we've got good aim.
Yeah, I guess it'd be good.
Would you chuck it like this, or would you go under?
I will go. I think the first one, I go under to see the roll, how the roll is on the dirt. Yeah. Maybe a flick. I don't know. Yeah. Or couldn't. Yeah, no, maybe not. Anyway, next game, Glass Bridge.
Glass Bridge was fucked up.
I love how he's the last one to pick, one of the last two, and he's like, I'll go first.
I either go first or I'll go last.
And then that guy's like, I've been last all my life. I'm a coward.
Please.
Just give me it. And he's like, and I'm like, fuck this guy. He's getting it. Yeah. And he's like,
yeah.
Oh,
yeah, I know. It's so fucked.
Yeah, he got rorted hard. So.
That game, like, I think a lot of them, like, my heart was like beating in the past watching him. Like, Tiger Woods was fucked when the rope gets cut and they all just fall and die, right?
God.
And that was fucked up. But the glass one, I think that was the one that I was like, I felt the most intense because it was like, I pictured myself. I'm like, imagine you step on that fucking glass and you go down,
bro. You know what? I'd be like, I think I would be the dickhead that like slips or like doesn't even like jump. Like, I don't make the jump. I'm just like, oh shit, and I didn't even help anyone else by getting rid of a glass tile. Like,
But then, how do you make the jump?
Without the rope.
Without the rope.
Oh, it was was so scary, man. Like, and maybe just fall, or like I would just be like,
you fall backwards, you knock out a couple.
Yeah, you're like, oh, fuck me. Yeah. Oh, that was crazy, man.
You know, like, you know what? The whole time for that game, I thought, why don't they bring their shoes and chuck their shoes at the glass?
Oh, I don't know if it'd have been enough weight,
or maybe not allowed.
Because they kind of, as they jump, it's like a second before it breaks.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
there wouldn't be enough weight.
Well, yeah. Well, he had that marble, remember, at the end? And he goes, you got any more marbles? He's like...
And then the fucking Uniboy.
Oh, Uniboy's like, get the fuck.
Kills that guy.
Bro, he's just so ruthless in the end.
Let's talk about the Uniboy for a second.
Okay. Yeah. How do you, in those situations, do you kind of not blame him for what he did? He's just trying to fucking win.
I think they hinted elements of him being slightly like more evil and selfish, and that he's going to just do whatever it takes, right? So I think the first time you feel it is probably the licky game, because he kind of knew he knew what the shapes were.
Yeah, and he had an idea.
And he's like, oh, I don't know what it is, but I'll pick triangle. We'll split up. I'll pick triangle.
The easiest one.
The easiest one.
I'll do.
Yeah, and the way he looks at the dad, deadbeat dad,
and he almost tells him, "Don't go there.
Don't go there," but he lets it go. Yeah, he's like, "Fuck it." But at that, I thought about that, and because they formed their own like group, right? Their own bond.
Yeah.
Why did he? If he knew, why is he splitting him up, and why does he want to kill him off at that point? Essentially, why is he making it hard for him? Because they all could have lined up at the triangle.
Well, again, I think it's like you said, it's almost just showing his personality and who he is. I don't think he was setting out to like, oh, I'm going to kill my friend first.
Yeah.
Go get the umbrella. That looks good.
Yeah, good choice.
Yeah, I think but
do you think
I think that's just like it's like you know how they say in your lasting moments people show you who they really are.
Yeah, he kind of did.
Yeah, I think it's like that kind of situation or that like kind of writing, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
he's like, well, then if he's gone, then.
Because you'd assume that he has his like strong team, and he'll do whatever it takes with the team to get to the end.
You want to keep that team,
fuck them all over.
You don't want to trade away one of your best players.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. It was a weird moment, but that's where I think started showing that.
Yeah, and
they kind of let it go, and then he's kind of good for a while, and then like the fucking glass game.
So the worst was when he. Okay, so episode 6 is the marbles game.
Yeah. Ali.
Well, so before they're like, all right, everyone team up, get a partner. You're gonna work with him.
Yeah.
You think to beat other teams.
To beat other teams.
And you're like, fuck, sweet, all right.
Ali and fucking Uni Boy team up straight away.
He's like, Ali, like, we're gonna be the best. Like, you don't know how good we are.
And fucking the deadbeat dad's like, what the fuck? We were gonna go together.
Exactly.
It worked out better there for him though.
Well, he was till the end,
His journey is so wholesome throughout the whole thing because he's doing everything he can to survive, but he's also being super kind to everyone.
He's doing it the right way, he's the only one really doing it the right way. So it's but you know what was bad? Do you remember the husband and wife team?
Oh, that was bad.
And then he couldn't. Oh god, it was just there were so many moments where like you question what you would do in that situation, and you're just like fucking hell. But Ali, sweet Ali,
honey, it's gonna have to be you.
But like he was like, hey Ali, like you just go check out everyone else, and they have to play us off, right?
I'll keep them.
We'll leave them here. Yeah. He's like, okay, good idea.
Cool, good idea, great idea.
Yeah, great, uni boy. I'll go this way. You go this way.
He's real smart. He went to uni.
Oh god, he fucked him up hard. That would hurt.
Yeah.
But I want to talk about the other really wholesome connection. The
old man.
No, not old man. Not old man. I've got where have I got this here? It's the so Sae-byuk. Yeah, pickpocketer and that younger girl she brings into the team. So remember, they're just there for 30 minutes. They're like, they're like,
they just get to know each other, kind of.
Yeah, and then you see each other's backstory, and then she's like explains my younger brother. You know, we haven't
she
got
has
money,
something to go back to.
We got beaten and abused and all that stuff, and then she's like, "Yeah, I'm just here." Did she say what happened to her?
She she ended up going to jail, right? She served time. That other girl.
The other girl, yeah.
Yeah, she just came out of jail. So she's like, I literally came out, didn't know like what to do or whatever, and she ended up here at the games.
Yeah. But she explained she kind of explained she had nothing for her if she won. It's like what would she do?
Her dad wasn't a story about like her dad killed her mom.
Oh, and she killed her dad.
She killed her dad.
That's it. That was a good story. Yeah,
because that proves she was a good person, but she ended up serving fucking all this time in prison, and she comes out and she still has nothing.
Yep.
She has no one.
Yeah. So she's like, what the fuck am I going to do? And then she hears her story, and then she does the most wholesome thing, and just drops the ball. Oops.
This might be completely off, but when I was watching it, I was like, aren't them two kind of into each other?
What?
Yeah. For some reason, I thought that there might be something romantic between the two. And that I thought that she was kind of getting to know her and kind of like flirting with her. Or even that the pickpocketer, when she went to recruit her the first time, that she kind of was like, I like this girl and I'm going to bring her in. And like there might be something, but it completely didn't play out that way.
You know what? I think you're just a sick fuck. So,
that's probably it.
You perverted boy.
You sick,
but
sick fuck.
Yeah, no, I didn't think that at all. But no, anyway. And then she just fucking sacrifices herself, and then she doesn't even want to accept it because she feels it's like not just.
True.
So that was a good moment too.
True.
So yeah, but that was the craziest ep, I think. Yeah, episode 6.
I think it's definitely the one that fucked you the most. Even Deadbeat Dad and Old Man, their like whole journey is beautiful up until the ending, until you find out who he really is.
Oh god!
But like even that whole like journey, like he always looks out for him and he helps him, and like the Old Man loves playing with him as well and things like that. And that episode, obviously, like the old it's funny because Deadbeat Dad, he's put in that situation where he can still kind of be a good person, even in that round, which is interesting.
Exactly. Yeah, it's almost like his redemption through. Yeah, it was very good
because he does fuck him over, but it's like the old man's got dementia, but he didn't,
because he's the guy that ran the whole thing. Okay, before we move off the games, okay, what would you have been good at? Tell me. What's your best game? What's your best 2 games that you would have been like, all right, I'm fucking getting through these guys?
Well, we didn't touch on the final game, so it's Squid Game. Right?
Do you remember how to play Squid Game?
Do you do the cha-cha?
Oh god! So I think it's just stay in the squid.
You hop on one leg as the offense,
and then you fight till you can get to the other side. Yeah.
So I think I would have been the best at that game. I don't know. I think that final game's like fucked up because it's just 1v1 and like
it's just whoever's stronger, really.
Yeah. Well, like imagine you ended up, it's you, and let's say the other person was that guy that Brad Pitt faces in Troy as the first thing. You know,
I don't know where you got that from, but I'm loving it. Okay,
I love it.
So I would do the Brad
Troy
Pitt
movie.
method.
Would you do the
I would run at him and then jump to the side, straight in the neck.
Straight in the neck.
Oh yeah,
like 1v1.
I don't know if I could do the Troy method though.
In your mind, you've already done the Troy.
I've done it. He's
Troy
coming
run,
at me straight head on.
but you're going to do the sidestep instead.
And then I might miss though.
Brother, he's going to catch you.
Oh god,
you.
I know.
But even Deadbeat Dad, he ended up fucking grabbing like dirt or sand and throwing in his face.
So there was no rules.
Even the uni boy is probably stronger.
Yeah, you reckon he was stronger?
He kind of, but they ended up kind of wrestling, and he still.
They look like an evenly matched. Yeah, like you know.
I just thought he was probably a little bit.
Yeah, and he was determined because they go, "Do you want offense or defense?" He goes, "Offense."
Yeah, I'll take it this time because he's more of like you think he'll take defense, but
he was ready. He couldn't believe what he was doing. But
so out of the games,
sorry, what are you best at? What's your number one game?
What I think I could do personally? Yeah, I think that. Tug of war would be interesting.
Yeah, you'd be good because you're very strong.
I'll just fall back.
Yeah,
I'll do the fall back method.
Yeah, that would be a good method. Yeah. Again, that depends on your team. Yeah.
But you don't know.
What if the guy in Troy is on the other end?
Brother, you just can't get away from him. Someone kill him. Yeah, true, because he needs to play the rest of the games to get to the.
If he's at the end, then shit, brother, you're going down.
You're going down.
I think red light, green light for me, just because that's. Run, stop. I reckon I could stop pretty good.
Well, it's game one.
Yeah.
It's,
it's Friday night.
Yeah, it's Friday night. But do you think you could hold still?
Yeah, I reckon I could.
Yeah?
All right, I'll go now. Ready? No, I can't do it. Oh, God.
Yeah, someone shoots you.
So, at the end, Deadbeat Dad takes it out.
Yeah, he does.
He takes it out.
But it does it in a
Did you want someone else at the helm, at the title?
Honestly, I thought it was still going to be the three of them.
Yeah.
With Pickpocket Girl.
What, they were all going to win?
And that somehow them two were going to beat the other guy, but he was still going to survive, and somehow they were going to get the money.
You know what I was thinking? I think they made it easier on us for them to kill the thief.
Yeah.
Because imagine, right?
He killed her.
Because remember he went to kill Uniboy?
Yeah.
And then she stopped him. She's like, you're not a person. You're a good person, blah, blah, blah. Imagine if he did it, and then they had to face off. How hard would that have been to watch?
See, that's what I thought. I was going to end up like two good people as well.
That would have been so hard to watch. I would have been crying. I would have been like, "Don't you do this to me?
Don't kill her."
Yeah,
I know that would have been tough.
He would have let her go as well.
Sure, he would have.
Yeah,
he would have.
He's a good person.
He's just a good person. Do you think is it realistic that he has to take one more step to win the money?
Okay,
right.
Yeah,
and he knows that if he does it, Uniboy's going to get a bullet in his head. Do you think it's realistic that he actually stopped?
Well, he still got the money, right?
He did. But I'm saying this is before the scenario plays out where he says, stop the game, I don't want to play anymore.
Yeah.
Do you think he really would have stopped? Do you think you would have stopped?
I wouldn't have stopped. If I went through that shit, I wouldn't have stopped. But again, at the same time, he's just been so much and he knows he's not going to be the same. He's
mentally fucked.
And it's you see what happens a year later, he hasn't touched the money.
True.
So
he's so fucked.
He's just fucked himself, and because he's that good of a person,
true.
He probably feels guilty using that money.
You don't know how you would actually feel.
Yeah, you don't know how to fuck with you.
You think you'll be
especially that guy who let his wife die in Marvel.
Oh my god, he could have.
Bro, you always let the woman live.
Always let the women win the marbles.
Number one game of life. Yeah, but that was crazy. I want to ask you. I felt a bit betrayed at the end.
Of what?
That it was the old guy all along.
I know.
It was just a bit of.
He was his gun boo.
It was good. Don't get me wrong, but it was his gay. Gun bao.
Gun boo.
Gun boo.
Gun boo or gun bao.
Yeah,
we're butchering
this. But I couldn't believe it was him, and then he's just like, we're just rich.
Yeah, I think it's gun boo. Yeah, GANBU.
Yep.
Gun boo. When he got that note, or was it a note, or I think a message or whatever, something like that.
I was like, who the fuck?
From your gun boo. I'm like. Haru.
Oh god, yeah.
So, what was the point?
Yeah, what do you think? What do you want to do?
What was he trying to do?
Yeah, so it was just rich people aboard.
Rich people aboard.
He goes, if you don't have enough, if you have no money, your life's hard. If you have lots of money,
extremely rich people and extremely poor people
have got it tough.
like they're very similar.
Yeah, because they got it tough because they don't know what to do with the money, or they have nothing to do because they got no money. And
that
it's
was
like,
interesting.
Yeah, but he goes. I don't know if you agree with him. He goes, it's their choice. He goes,
Sure.
I never forced anyone against their will.
Yeah.
Even after the first game, they knew what was happening.
The game is fair.
Yeah, the game was fair. Do you feel sorry for those people? What happened?
No, because they came back.
Yeah.
I think if they recruited the first people and
the first people
they didn't know.
Like,
yeah.
What do you mean guns?
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, like because they found out what it is, right? Left. They had the chance to not do it.
Yep.
And the real desperate ones came back, and it was still the majority of them, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So they knew what they were doing.
So you have no,
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it's horrible what happens to them, right?
Yeah.
And they know that only like someone's going to get it.
I want to know at what point did they realize, or like, did they even realize there's only going to be one winner?
Well, yeah.
Like, the husband and wife would have been like, I think.
Why are we both going?
Yeah, like, we both can't win.
You idiot.
Oh, God.
Just send the wife in. Yeah, like, I don't know. It's fucked.
It was crazy.
I wanted to, like the old man, right? Like he did this whole thing with the rich people or whatever. It was interesting, like that rich party that they had, right? When they brought those
I wanted to bring this
dirty
up.
fucks.
Yeah. Do they think that low of Americans? Like the conversations, like the writing throughout the whole thing was brilliant, right? Like I was just blown away. But the way they wrote the Americans, like the biggest dumb pieces of shit. I want number 69. He's like, so why did you go 96? He's like, because it's the next thing closest to 69. I'm like, I can't watch this.
That guy was such a piece of shit.
It was so cringy, but they must just hate Americans. They probably did it on purpose. Oh, it was so funny.
Yeah.
But yeah,
that fucking dirty fuck when he like tries to get the super cop.
Super cop had no, he was never gonna get down.
He's pulling a pistol. He's sucking you up.
Yeah, he's the super cop.
That was fucked. Yeah.
Oh,
well, but going back to the super cop, I love his journey and how far he gets.
How good he is at his job,
bro. He's so good.
Oh god,
the way he breaks in and like figures out like what's going on and like he's recording everything.
There's Morse code.
Yeah.
I'm like, what? Yeah. How did you hear that?
He doesn't rock up to the fucking surgery thing, right?
Yeah.
And then the guy's like, where were you?
He's And
he like, they're not even suspicious.
Yeah. Right? And even when he's like, oh, what happened to that girl? He's like, oh, we had turns with her. You were there.
Yeah.
And he's like,
what? You did what?
Yeah, he just he did it, and then he knows how to scuba dive as well.
He's a world champion.
Bro, I would have been like, fuck, I don't know how to use this equipment. Like, what if I put it on, the air's not coming? Like, what would happen?
Officer Juno died. His body washed up.
Oh god, yeah,
it's crazy. Well, like,
good. So was it his brother?
Yeah, it is his brother.
Fuck.
So his brother, what I understood is like once he went through the files, right, his brother won back in 2015.
Yeah.
And then he ended up kind of like recruited or doing it.
That's crazy.
He must have been like killer.
Yeah.
Must have been like so good.
Fuck, man.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I can't believe it was his brother. I didn't even know that was like a thing.
Do you think Super Cop's alive?
100%, brother. Brother, if you can do all that,
that man's
shot in the shoulder, there's nothing to him, brother.
He's not dead at all.
But the only thing that makes me worried about that is it's been a year since, and nothing's been reported or anything, or they didn't touch on it.
It's not like Squid Game.
Yeah, it's everywhere. They're killing people.
They're killing him. Sure.
Yeah, so I'm a bit worried there in that sense. But Super Cop must be so good. He's waiting. He's underground somewhere.
Yeah.
He's getting a super team.
Super Cops.
And they're going to infiltrate the island.
Yeah, the A-team. The Korean A-team.
Oh, but you never know. Maybe his brother who shot him in the shoulder, got him later. Found him, saved him. Yeah, so.
But do you think, like, see, it is his brother. That was a good reveal as well.
That's crazy to make it out him as the brother. Like, because you want to know that journey now. You want to know how the fuck.
Because the whole time.
So if you win.
You become the Black Mask. No, I don't know.
It's crazy.
I like the Black Mask guy's voice.
Yeah.
Even when he spoke English, he was like,
hey, how you going?
You assholes. It was good.
God.
But
was good.
Yeah, Super Cop got around like really, and he's collecting evidence. And I thought like
turning his phone off. What a smart guy. Saving battery.
He's got battery saving mode.
He's at 50, 40, 30.
Well, I thought like he gets back to his chambers. And he like takes off his mask, right? And I thought they'll know every word.
Yeah.
But also, what if like the guard that he beat up was like really tall, and then he steps out and they're like, "The fuck?
That's not."
28 or whatever his number
28.
was.
Yeah. Oh
funny.
god, no, that was good though.
Yeah.
He was amazing. Super
Cop was great.
Okay, before we move off the games, did you think of any other games like they could?
What you could play?
Yeah.
Well, I had I wanted to get into like what games could we play?
Okay, what have you got for me?
I thought, but the one that I really thought about is like a really violent game of hide and seek.
Hide and seek?
Yeah.
I think that'd be too hard.
Do you think so?
So you can be like, I saw you. No, you didn't. What do you mean you saw me? Like,
I think
so the person seeking doesn't get to die, or he has to get
the
10
person
people
seeking
minimum.
Has like a weapon, maybe not a gun or a machine gun, but it's like let's say like a huge like a machete or
like
something
a bazooka.
like a bazooka. No, like something that he can hack at you, right? And everyone has to.
How long have you thought of this?
I've thought about it before the show. So he has to. Everyone hides. Everyone gets, let's say, 1 minute, and they're in this like maze kind of thing.
Oh, you reckon they build a really big,
a really thing where you can hide, and then the seeker could be one of the not the contestants. Well, maybe a contestant would be interesting.
See,
and he goes around and just kills whoever he finds.
But what if you all right, just say you're the seeker and I'm hiding, and then you find me, and then I overpower you and kill the seeker. Do I become the seeker?
Seeker, yeah, that's how you play it.
Fuck, you don't want to be the seeker.
Whoever's the seeker at the end lives.
That would be a hard one, I think.
The seeker has all the power to survive, though.
Yeah, and if you don't kill at least 10 people, you die.
Oh, that's
that's the incentive. Because you could be like, I didn't kill anyone.
Why should I kill her?
Yeah, I'm not gonna die.
If you don't kill 10,
you're fucking dead. Yeah, so that's all right, but they would have to build a really big, because they had about 400 people, right?
Sure.
So that'd be hard.
All right, I've got another one.
Go.
It's jumping rope.
Me too.
Yeah, but what? Fire.
Ropes of fire. I just thought, you remember, not like the little one, but you remember there was like one kid at one end, and there's the massive one.
Yeah.
And they're doing that one.
They're doing it properly.
And if you don't jump in properly, do 10 jumps properly, and get out clean, you fucking die. I was thinking that, yeah.
What if the rope that they're holding is some sort
poison?
It's some sort of like,
spikes.
No, it's like some sort like very hot, like a lightsaber.
You really like this fire idea.
Fire thing's good. So if that could decapitate you, cut your legs off.
Shit.
What about that?
That'd be cool.
Like a laser.
Yeah. Spikes would be cool too.
Spikes would be good.
Yeah, I like it. Because imagine spike right in the head.
True. There's a lot of options.
God, that'd be really anxious. I like that one.
What's that other one? The hopscotch or something like that? When you jump into the squares, like you hop on the one.
Wait, how would you lose in that?
It's the glass game. But it's that.
Oh God! But I have to hit everyone.
You have to hit everyone.
Oh God! I had this one's like, this one would have been maybe a hard one to do on TV. But did you play Foursquare when you were?
You bet your ass.
But you know how like when you lose,
Fireball.
You go to the bottom. But like it's on the glasses. Right?
Oh yeah.
And then if you get eliminated, you shatter.
Yeah.
But like, it's done in groups of 8.
Yeah.
Like it's probably one of the early games.
Yeah.
And like 8 all the way, right? Or 10 like it goes all the way down. Like you hit it wherever you want. If you hit it out, you're like the same rules apply. But maybe eliminates half. Like only 4 are allowed left.
Or it's 4 playing, right?
8 playing.
And one's
I'm thinking 8 playing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We could do 4 playing and
we
one survives.
We could do 4 and one survives, yeah.
So if you're broken out, only one survives.
And the glass shatters. I want the glass to shatter.
The glass shattering is the best.
It's so good.
What other kids' games are
I thought on the playground, monkey bars.
Oh,
but I don't know if it's you have to get to the other side. I think it's maybe just whoever can hold on the longest.
Fall, you die.
Yeah, you know, like Vince Vaughn in Old School, and he's like, I'm still holding. He's got the cigarette.
Yeah, he's good.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe that. Like, whoever holds on the most, or it's like an obstacle course, but it's like just monkey bars.
Yeah, true.
And maybe there's like trap monkey bars that like if you pick the wrong one, it falls. Like, you know what I mean?
Glass.
Yeah, and it shatters.
Tampered bars.
Or I thought of another one. Floor is lava.
Floor is lava.
Yeah, like there's heaps of just
But it's actual lava.
Yeah, because they're on an island.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then my last one, I thought musical statues.
Oh, okay.
So it's kind of like red light, green light, but you have to dance when the music's on, and then when you stop, if you move after you
get shot by Mark Wahlberg.
the shooters are out there. But yeah, and then I thought Capture the Flag. Did you ever play that in school? Yeah. But that's probably a bigger team one, and that gets rid of a whole team, which is cool.
Depends how you die in that one.
But in that one, you know what? I think if I did Squid Games, I would have referees.
Yeah,
because I felt like there's a lot of cheating going on.
Yeah,
because you remember in the cookie one?
Yeah, everyone's cheating.
Yeah, the girl had a lighter, and but she was getting away with it under the slide. Yeah, I'd be like, "You're out. That's it." Like people,
pickpocket had a knife.
Yeah, I feel like I'd have more referees in my games. Yeah, which would be cool.
Like a cool suit as well. Yeah, but a ref.
Yeah, maybe this ref has like a jumpsuit, but maybe it's like aqua
and a gun as well,
and then two guns, of course. Yeah, the ref's like, "You're out of here!" Yeah, bang. And then I don't know. What do you think? Maybe like basketball shootout.
Is it a kids game though? Because these are like kids games you play. Like,
what else did you play? What did you play in the village in Bosnia?
In the Bosnian village. I don't know. I played a lot of like hide and seek. That's what I really like.
You just remember like anxious. You're like, he's gonna kill me.
In Bosnia, we actually played it with the guns as well. Oh god. Oh, what if it's everyone's hiding? Everyone's hiding.
Yeah.
But everyone's got a gun.
And you fucking see.
If you see someone, you kill them.
You just want to play hide and seek with guns, don't you?
I think it'll be.
You just want to see that on screen, yeah.
Yeah, it'll be over in one round. Everyone will die.
Oh god. Jesus. Okay. Okay. So we've been hearing lots of things. Hearing lots of things. So a lot of the time when a foreign movie gets made, there's an English remake of it.
Sure.
I was thinking, should we do a fun game and cast our English version, or white? Again, I don't want to whitewash.
Don't whitewash this.
But like how
like a US version, probably, or whatever.
Like how they're redoing, or they said they're going to redo. What do you call it? What's that movie? Yes, Another Round. Yeah, with Leo. Yeah. So I've got some ideas of who I want. Let's go through it and then see me if you like, and you can maybe give you. I'm thinking The Old Man.
Here we go.
It's got to be Michael Caine.
Great. Yeah.
Or Ian McKellen.
I like both those options.
Yeah, who
Michael Caine will be interesting because,
but like now Michael Caine, like real fragile, like in Interstellar, like on the bed, like dying.
Yeah, I like that Michael Caine.
And he's like, she's over there.
He'll be like, "Some man just want to watch the world burn."
I never saw my father.
That'll be good. I
lived in a neighborhood
like this one.
Bruce.
Yeah, that'll be good. I like that.
You like that? Do you have any suggestions? Anyone comes to mind? Old Man,
Anthony Hopkins.
Oh, you know what? Probably Anthony. Anthony works too.
Because he's done Westworld.
Yeah, and kind of similar role. No. Ali, I had two.
Here we go.
Wow. Well, yeah, Himesh Patel from Yesterday.
Oh, yeah, he's cool.
Or a young Dr. Mahinda Suresh from Heroes. What do you think?
Brother, I like that.
Yeah.
But he has to be young. He's like older now.
But like a young Dr. Mahinda Suresh. True. Yeah.
Or like a young Kumar as well.
Maybe Himesh Patel.
I like that.
Yeah, I like it. It was a good one.
What about the guy from Deadpool? Mr. Deadpool, the cab driver.
Yeah, he'd be cool. I see him as goofy now.
He's very goofy.
But he could be good, yeah.
He's very goofy.
Deadbeat Dad, you got any suggestions?
He's the lead, right? And who do I want him to be? And who do I want Uniboy to be? Because those two are important.
Yeah.
I think Deadbeat Dad could be like a Joel McHale or something.
Joel McHale, you reckon?
Maybe.
I could see. I've got Robert Downey Jr.
Oh,
because he's like
casting big, are we?
Well, yeah, because I'm thinking he can. He's like lost his like he was in the shit. You know what I mean? So like I can see him.
He can play that.
He can be like a lost dad, and like threw away everything on drugs and cocaine and everything. Yeah, he could do that again if he wants. Method actor. That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
What about?
So who's Uniboy? I couldn't find Uniboy. I was really tough, so I asked my girlfriend. Yeah. She goes, "Fucking young Matt Damon in Departed, like that smug, that like, so good. Yeah, huh? You fucking firefighters, huh?
Yeah. How do you like them apples?
Yeah. Like a real smug Matt Damon. Yeah, like that. That's what she was thinking. But I don't know. Who are you thinking for Uniboy?
I don't know. That's a good choice. It really depends because like you got to pair him well with the Deadbeat Dad.
Yeah, you got to see who works well together.
Who could be a good one?
Anyone come to mind?
What if it's Mark Ruffalo as the Deadbeat Dad?
I could see that, yeah.
Could you see that?
Yeah, 100%.
and it's Michael Keaton. It's interesting. Uniboy has to be someone who plays real smart.
Real smug
as well. Tom Hardy.
No, I don't like it.
It's too rough.
No, but someone looks like private school. Yeah. Oh, that's good. Tom Hardy is the gangster. That's stocky. Love it. We don't need to go there. All right, we'll get back to Uniboy. Cop, Super Cop.
Super Cop.
I'm thinking, these are two obvious ones, then I've got an outsider one. Jake Gyllenhaal.
Oh, brother.
Or Ryan Gosling.
Yeah, those are good.
And then my outside one, if I want to go younger, Ansel.
Of course.
Yeah. What do you think?
That's good as well.
Ansel.
Yeah. He's so handsome.
Gangster, you said Tom Hardy. I had Mark Wahlberg.
Okay.
Yeah. Or maybe Ron Perlman if we went older.
Oh, the Perlman's good.
And then crazy bitch, Aubrey Plaza.
That's good.
Yeah.
She's definitely
She's
that.
fucking crazy.
She's definitely that.
But yeah, I thought that'd be pretty cool.
Who would you pick as the pickpocketer?
Oh, I've got here. See, that was my hardest cast. A tough one. The ones I came up with, I'm not happy with. So I'm open for you to just change this casting. Yeah. I've got Blake Lively.
Okay.
I've got Mary Elizabeth Winstead, Ewan McGregor's new hot thing.
Right. How do you like them?
And then maybe Kristen Stewart.
Maybe,
yeah. I wasn't sold here. Do you have someone come to mind for you?
Like Reese Witherspoon.
Oh, like a mud Reese Witherspoon. Yeah, like a piece of shit. When she dogs McConaughey,
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Someone younger, though.
You want younger?
We're casting these old actors, I think.
Who's younger?
There's heaps.
Margot?
No, I don't know.
You don't know?
Because you want this, like, I want to still, like, be true to the source.
Yeah.
You still want this pickpocketer to be like this, like really good young girl,
Yeah, sweet. She's real sweet. Well, I haven't got any sweet girls.
I've got nothing,
Yeah. We'll have to get back to that stuff.
Get back to it.
But yeah.
I like that, though. Do you think it is going to happen?
I hope they don't. I hope it just stays Korean.
It's interesting. Well, I don't know.
It's done so well. Like,
I don't know if you had this on your little list because I know you're like making lists.
Yeah.
The creator of the show.
Yeah.
Hwang Dong-hyuk.
Mm-hmm.
So apparently, what's the story here? He had this script done 10 years ago.
Yeah, he said he had it ready for 10 years
to make this show.
And apparently he's very upset because in that time, similar movies and TV shows have come out.
Right.
So apparently, like there was a Japanese movie that came out that was pretty similar. Also another English movie, and it's like these childish games that are played to survive. But he goes, I don't give a fuck. I had this 10 years ago. But but honestly, the way he I'm pretty sure he wrote and directed it all by himself.
I don't know if he directed every episode,
but he directed most.
And he probably did most.
You can see it's the work of a true artist.
Yeah,
but,
true.
Yeah, very very well done and just threshed out, and it was very good, very good. But what was I going to say? He was saying he's not even thinking of season 2 right now.
Yeah.
But he goes, if he doesn't want to do it by himself anymore. He wants to get other respected directors, to come in, and he also wants a writer's room because he wrote the whole thing by himself.
Oh, cool.
So he wants to get other people's input and things like that. Yeah. And he said, if he does do season 2, he maybe wants to. He spoke to Forbes magazine. He said, one line of inquiry may be follow the story of the frontman and the former cop in charge of the games. Yeah.
Well, that's probably where you take it.
Yeah. So it could be there, and also delve into the issue of police corruption.
True.
Because there's no way this could be going on without
some kind of corruption.
Yeah, without the FBI equivalent knowing or having a whiff of this kind of stuff.
True.
Because they're not just taking 10 people and they're going missing. They're taking 450 people. So,
like you said, it seemed like there was nothing on the news that the evidence came through and it was exposed, or did it and it's covered up or something like that.
Exactly. You don't know who's been bought off, who's been what. So
well, take me back to the last episode and what happens with Deadbeat Dad, right? So he doesn't use the money for a year. Finds out that it's gunboo.
Yeah.
He explains to him why he did this. He reminded him of his childhood, right? And took him back, and he just loved playing with him.
And he was still dying, so he didn't lie about that.
Yeah. And then Deadbeat Dad kind of accepts it, I guess. Colors his hair red, which I didn't like at all. I don't know if you enjoyed that haircut.
I did enjoy it, but then I don't know why I didn't realize.
Yeah.
It's symbolic because the jumpsuits were red.
Oh,
I didn't know until later either. I'm sorry. So
I was just like, I'm like, what?
Sorry, I'm stupid as well. I said that to a friend, and she's like, it's symbolic. I'm like, what? Wait, why would he? What an idiot! And then the jumpsuits are red. I'm like, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, so
okay, that's fair enough. But see, like he tries to get on the plane, right, to leave and go visit his daughter, and last second he turns around
because he saw they're still doing the games.
They're still in the games, and he goes back. So it's like it's open, right? So like, what happens there?
But what's he gonna do? He needs Super Cop because if he doesn't get Super Cop,
bro, he's not a cop.
Bro, he's not doing shit, man.
He can scuba dive.
Yeah, I don't know what he can do or what he's going to. But he's got all this money now.
True.
Maybe he can do something with that.
He is so rich right now. Yeah, I don't know. He can do whatever.
But we didn't touch on. So after he spoke with the old man, he finally did what he promised. Byok.
Yeah.
He got his got her brother out, and then he gave her the grandma. To Uni Boy's mum.
Uni Boy's
mum. The suitcase full of cash, which was really nice.
Oh yeah, he gave her the cash.
She's like, oh, let's get your jacket out of this suitcase. And then he's like,
what the fuck is this? Yeah.
Gee.
Yeah, come back.
Yeah, so that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I like that.
For some reason, I thought he gave her all the cash, but brother, the fucking pig thing.
You're going to need a lot more suitcases.
How did he carry that out?
Yeah. But, okay, would you have gotten on the plane or would you be like, I got to get these cunts?
I don't know. Like you said, what's he going to do?
But again, he's so angry and he's guilty having the money. But he's going to go see his daughter in USA, which they mentioned.
The USA. Well, see, now he's better than the stepdad, isn't he? He's better than
He's got the cash now.
It's all about money, isn't it, for you?
Oh, God.
I don't know. But like you said, it's open. Like, you can do a lot of things with it.
Yeah.
Oh. I mean, ideally, you would want to see a season 2, and you'd want to see some of these games that we mentioned.
Yeah.
Like, you'd want to see cool games again. I think a reason to be there.
Yeah, I wonder, it'd be cool if they're like, or even, you know how they look through the files and like you saw different winners?
Yeah.
But it'd be cool if they look through the different years and it's like different games each year.
Sure.
And you get to see, Monkey Bars. The fire rope.
The fire rope was there.
Yeah.
You know what I thought when he was looking at that book? And I thought about what else could they do with this? And it's like the Hunger Games where it's like the winner of each year has to come back and play again.
Oh, they bring them back.
Yeah, all the winners.
But I guess it's not that kind of society because they're like, why would I come back? I've got all this money.
What for?
Yeah, what do you want me to
freeze
do?
We'll
freeze your assets.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
That'll be interesting to see the best of the best.
Yeah, you want to see the dirtiest dogs of the last 30 years.
But Deadbeat Dad needs to have a reason to come back, really.
Yeah.
He wants to shut it down.
Yeah.
But what
so season 2 has to be about the fall of the
games.
The Squid Game.
Squid Game.
Yeah. Yeah, which is good.
Who knows?
Yeah, but I think that'd be cool. I think that's what we have to see season 2 because we can't just watch another.
I know.
But it'd be cool just to see another group of people play.
I know.
Yeah, and then Super Cop comes in halfway through. He's like, "Shut this shit down."
He's still on the island, so I don't know.
Yeah,
it could be. There's a lot of angles you can do it. It's cool.
What if? No.
Cancel the idea.
I feel like it's stupid.
No,
something about like I don't know, like you know how we said like the English.
He starts his own games,
but he treats them really good. Nobody dies.
Nobody dies.
Stupid. Leave it. All right, are you ready for trivia?
Hit me, brother.
Okay. So you heard about this phone number stuff happening?
Tell me again.
Yeah. So the phone number in the series is the actual real phone number. So someone got fucked over. So people were just calling it. Yeah. They were calling the number on the back of that card they get. And then Skill's like, I've got 4,000 calls a day.
Oh my God.
Can you please change the number? But why wouldn't you change the number yourself after
Why wouldn't you test this number?
Yeah.
And be like, hello? Is someone there?
Can I get into the games? Yeah, that was pretty interesting. Imagine that happened to you. You're like hearing these Korean voices. You're like, who keeps calling me?
Is it real?
Director Hwang Dong-hyuk cast Lee Jung-jae as the main guy, Deadbeat Dad, to destroy his charismatic image portrayed in his previous role. So he must be a really big deal and a leading man. Yeah. So we'll have to delve into that one day.
He was a Deliver Us from Evil.
Ooh, don't know that. We already touched on this. Developed the show 10 years ago. However, it was rejected by media companies and actors for 10 years.
Yeah.
So the prize money was 45.6 billion South Korean won, which is approximately over 38 million American dollars.
Oh,
That's a lot.
it's a lot, but
Did you think it was more?
It doesn't sound like it's enough.
Excuse me. Oh, for what they went through.
Yeah.
38 million's a lot.
In my mind, I was thinking like, oh, it's probably equivalent to like $100 million.
$1 billion.
Yeah, 100 billion.
Yeah, it just sounded like heaps, but dude, 38 million.
Nah, it's still a lot.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It is still a lot. Yeah.
Because I think a lot of them were only like I think the max like someone was in debt when they were saying was only like 1 billion. But they got 45. Like at one, but 1 billion won. So
you'll cover yourself and you'll still be rich.
And that would be
well.
fucking sweet.
Sweet.
Yeah. Okay, next one. So the logo seen on the invite cards, the circle, triangle, and square, are not elements of PlayStation. Are not elements of the Squid Game core, as many have speculated. They're actually the letters of the Korean alphabet, written in Hangul, the Korean writing system. Oh. The circle is the letter O.
Yeah.
The triangle is part of the letter J, and the square is M. Altogether, it reads OJM, which are the initials Squid Game in Korean. Oh, so it's like the name of it. Yeah, that's the initials, which reads Ojingyo Giem or something like that. That's like the whole
OJ.
Yeah, OJ Simpson. We don't want to talk about him. Nice. Okay. Cool. Player 067 is referred to as a defector in South Korea. A defector refers to a person who escaped North Korea, crossed the border to South Korea.
Yeah,
found that out. Okay, this was good. In the montage of various contestants waiting for the van to re-enter the game, all the contestants are shown getting in the car and being gassed, except for the old man, who's later revealed to be the mastermind. He's the only... Oh, no, not this one. We already know that. Yeah. Sorry, this one. No, not that one. So, okay. The way the main characters die was foreshadowed in episode 2 when they are back in the outside world. Did you know that? So, do you remember how the gangster was on the bridge?
Oh, yeah.
And then he stabbed that guy and jumped.
Yeah.
He died on the bridge. Do you remember how Sae-byok got a throat slit?
Oh, yeah.
She went to a guy, I don't know if it was a broker or something, and she put her knife against his throat.
Sure.
And that's how she died.
What they were doing to others out there.
Yeah, and I don't know the rest. It wouldn't tell me.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to think, do you remember what else they did?
What happened with, like, the other main ones? What happened with Deadbeat Dad?
What about Ali?
What happened with Ali? Ali went to see his... No, Ali went...
You know what? Ali got dogged by his mechanic boss.
Sure.
And he took the money from him.
Yeah, he ran. And
he stole the money.
He stole the money.
What's his name? Stole the marbles.
Stole the marbles.
Oh, fuck. What about Uniboy?
Uniboy was in a bathtub.
To kill him.
Oh, wasn't he in a bathtub?
It was raining.
No, he was in a bathtub, and it looked like he wanted to kill himself.
Yeah.
And he ends up killing himself.
But he was lying in water, and at the end, he was lying in the rain.
Yeah, true.
Fuck. Who else? Is that it?
Deadbeat Dad doesn't die, so he didn't have one.
He didn't have one.
He won, baby.
Yeah. What about Crazy Girl? I don't think they touched on her, did they?
I don't think they showed her outside. Yeah, okay. And the old man was...
But that's pretty crazy,
That's cool. I like that.
I didn't...
Shit, I didn't
right over,
that.
just like the red hair. It went right over my head.
What a stupid look.
What an idiot. I don't get it.
Yeah.
Okay. So in the in the main hall where all the players are kept, on the walls are depictions of children playing all 6 of the games that the contestants have to play. Didn't even notice that.
I did notice that.
Did you?
Because the kids were holding like the umbrella square thing like that, and I saw that. I was like, oh, it's the shapes. Like,
they're going to play the shape
and
game.
Like, they had the tug as well.
Did they? Yeah. Fuck, I didn't see any of that.
Are you blind, sir? Are you blind?
Brother, his hair's red. I don't get it.
I don't get it.
Okay, and my last one. This was cool. The gun lighter in the black box wrapped in a bow that the main character, Deadbeat Dad, presents to his daughter. Remember he won it with the crane, the skill tester game, is how majority of the eliminated players ultimately meet their fate with the gun. And then, I don't know if you remember, the box he gave it to him was a black box with a bow.
Yeah.
And that's what all the dead people, contestants were put in. Wow. So the foreshadowing was so fucking good. We didn't even see it.
You didn't even know.
Yeah, we didn't even know.
Could have been any of us.
No, it could have been you. It could have been me. So yeah, it was pretty crazy.
That's cool. I like that. The detail of that. That's great.
So yeah, we're stupid.
It's so dumb.
We run podcasts, but we don't know shit.
We're idiots.
Oh god,
fuck, that's cool. It makes it even better.
Oh, it does, doesn't it? Now you're like, fuck. And season 2, I'm gonna be looking for every fucking thing.
Wait, he's got flowers.
You know what? We're distracted because
we're reading subtitles.
Yeah.
Is that the negative of reading subtitles.
Yeah, do you mean maybe we miss out?
You miss out on kind of like watching.
Brother, I'd rather miss out on foreshadowing than fucking.
Hey,
hey, stop that over there!
Stop that! Yeah, I don't know, man.
Doesn't sound like me, man.
Sound like me, man.
Okay, so we haven't spoke about this yet. Who the fuck do you think you are?
Oh, so many great characters to choose from.
No, but who the fuck do you think you are? Who do you want to be? Who do you relate to?
Look, you want to be the good guy, like the deadbeat dad.
No, you want to be the super cop.
But super cop, brother, the way he scuba dives, the way he did the scuba just got me. Nah, I don't know.
Yeah, scuba,
Ruben, you did for scuba. I think, you could even resonate a little bit with uni boy.
Yeah,
you go to uni, right?
you give his money.
you do all the right things, right? And you try to build this career.
I know. I think he was trying to do the right thing. His business didn't pan out. Then he kept trying to buy.
He took risks.
Yeah.
He fucked up. He was trying to get rich, I guess. I don't know.
But then he put his mum's. You wouldn't put your mum's house
exactly.
on. Yeah. So wait,
by the way,
saying you're
mom? Nah, I don't think. Yeah, like you resonate with him as well, but I think, like you said earlier, he showed his true colors.
Yeah.
Whereas a lot of them, or most of them, faced really difficult moments and decisions and went about it in a slightly different way, right?
Yeah. Like you said, showed who they really were.
So I don't know. I don't resonate with him, I think, that much. But I understand. Like, I kind of resonated with his
uni
part.
boy, yeah.
His uni, get a job.
You did go to uni, didn't you?
Yeah, I liked uni, yeah. It was good.
Yeah.
But, yeah. I don't know. It's definitely Deadbeat Dad, and it's definitely I Want to Be Super Cop.
Yeah, okay.
Brother, Super Cop's so good.
Yeah, I was thinking, I probably Deadbeat Dad, just the gambling and stuff. I don't gamble.
That is you. that opening.
I'd like to be him or Super Cop.
Yeah.
But I reckon I'm Ali. I'd be like, you want to take the marbles?
People. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'll go search them out.
Yeah.
Wait. What?
Where are my marbles?
Oh God, yeah.
I don't know. I think the betting aspect. By the way, if you need 10,001, I can lend you that, brother.
What do you reckon 10,001 is? Like $100? $10?
Nah, like low, yeah.
50?
Should we look it up? I feel like we need to know this.
South Korean won.
10,000 South Korean won to AUD. You want to see how much it is in Aussie dollars? Oh. $11.43.
Fuck, they wanted just that. Jesus.
So you can place a quick bet.
And you know what? You thought Unicop was... Oh, Unicop.
Unicop.
We've got the best character.
Next season. It's Unicop.
Uni boy.
Oh, what? You think the cop didn't go to uni?
He did go uni.
Yeah.
Unicop. Uni boy. But you know, he was so nice to Ali.
He was.
Remember when he didn't have enough money for the bus and barely for noodles? You thought, fuck, this guy's going to be a good player.
Given all of that, do you think he was a bad person?
I don't want to say he's a bad person, but
the worst things he does is fuck over Ali, right?
He's like brother. It's either you
or me,
and you're going down.
The heat's coming around the corner. I gotta put you down.
Yeah, he's like, I see guys like you. I gotta put you down. Huh?
I gotta walk away in 30 seconds or less. Yeah, I mean, what was he supposed to do?
I know.
One of them had to win, right?
Yeah, but he didn't do it fair.
He cheated.
But again, life isn't fair.
He kills, pickpocket girl.
Yeah,
but she was dying, and he kind of puts her out of her misery.
He says that, but he could be lying.
Well, what was going to happen? She was going to. This was trying to get a doctor. You think they're going to put a doctor in there? They would have put a bullet in.
What about the scene where she's in a suit and she's trying to eat the steak, but she's fucking bleeding?
She's bleeding so much.
I was like, fuck.
I felt like after I saw that she left the steak, I was like,
oh, it looks so good.
It looks so good, that steak.
Why am I on a diet?
Yeah.
Oh god.
So I think he did a lot of bad things, but you can also justify them. And he redeemed himself at the end by saying, "No, you're not gonna fucking lose. I'm gonna kill myself so that you can win the money."
Yeah. So you reckon he had a redemption arc at the end?
Yeah.
But he did. But again, at the same time, if you're in a fucking cage with some random guy, you're gonna fucking fight till you live. You don't care if he's a good person or.
Well, yeah.
It's just survival.
So you can't say he's really a bad guy.
Yeah. It's just showing you the character.
Sure.
So we can't judge.
He went about it a certain way. Everyone went about it like their own way, right?
But the thing is, if you look at the deadbeat dad's way, everything went right for him. Like he did the right thing. Yeah. Usually he would be first out. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Like that's my look. If we have to like have a nitpick here for the show, my only nitpick is the whole time I know that he's going to survive. Yeah, because he's the main character.
I had a feeling he wasn't.
I know that he's going to survive at least till the end.
See, I thought everyone else had good stories. Even Ali, I'm like, bro, I reckon Ali could be the unsung hero and makes it out.
Right.
And then I'm like, fuck.
But you know that the story revolves around the deadbeat dad, right?
Yeah, but you see a lot of movies where the protagonist does die.
Yeah, but
I knew he was going to get there late.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I didn't think like, oh, you great, knew? It's tug of war. It's episode 3 or 4, whatever. He's dying. Like, I knew he's not going to die that round.
But the thing is, with the rest of the characters, you still wanted them to live. Like, you're invested in not just him.
Exactly, yeah.
So that was what still
How is this group going to move on through these games and who's going to die first? They're going to have to kill each other. So it's like, you don't know.
Yeah.
But that's my only nitpick because I was like, okay, they're playing tug of war now. His team has got like, women and an old man and the other is like full of these guys. Like, how are they going to win this? Oh, they're going up the elevator and it's like the old man's like, oh, I remember, this is what we have to do. But at the same time, it's funny because the old man's behind it, right?
Yeah.
And he helped him.
But he's risking, he's going to, like he
doesn't want to die either.
But he's actually going to, like, do you think he's actually risking his life? Or do you think he's...
He doesn't give a fuck.
Like, because, obviously he's dying already.
Yeah.
So do you think he's actually risking his life in this... Like, or do you think...
Yeah, I guess he is.
Maybe he's pulling the strings to not die.
Sure.
Does that make sense?
I think he knows
because if he doesn't,
he knows what the games are.
But if he doesn't get shot, remember when he loses the marbles, right?
Yeah.
Do you reckon he wasn't? They were never going to lose in tightrope because I had him on his team. Maybe there was like some sort of contraption on the.
Yeah, well, that's what I thought about. I was like, what if they didn't do it right?
Yeah.
And the other team pulled them, and they were about to fall.
Yeah.
Would any of the guards know that he's the mastermind?
I don't know.
I don't think they do.
Yeah. So maybe
the rope would hang and the thing wouldn't come down because. Black Mask would fucking not allowed or something. I don't know.
It's crazy.
I mean, it's a show. You played out a way.
Well, you think, with him on the team.
You do the charge.
That was safe. Yeah. So, secretly, which was good.
Sure. I don't know.
How are you? Final thoughts? Do you have anything else to add?
I don't know. Quick question for you. Do you know what it's rated on Rotten Tomatoes?
Ooh. On Rotten? Do they do TV shows on Rotten?
Yeah.
Bro, this is going to be like 96.
It's 95.
Fuck.
It's extremely high rating.
Yeah.
It deserves it. I think it deserves it.
Oh, 100%. I was
blown away.
It felt like I'm still waiting for, like, how Game of Thrones was almost the weekly movie?
Yeah.
Like, in that last couple seasons, everyone was like, did you watch it? Did you watch it? Did you watch it? I feel like this could have been as big if they released it weekly.
Sure.
But that's
like, did you see the game?
Like,
the next game they played.
It's exactly. Like, maybe season 2 they might do a weekly release and then everyone's HBO. Watching every Monday.
Yeah.
No.
Starring Robert Downey Jr.
Michael Caine
as
the old man.
Yeah. I'm the mastermind.
Oh, God.
Well, apparently, I don't know if you've seen it, and probably you can make some recommendations because I know you're a Korean Korean lover.
Korean show lover, film lover.
Yes. Apparently, Alice in Borderland
I've heard, yes.
is great, and apparently it's picking up a lot of steam now. But that came out a little while ago, and that's also picking up because that's like a similar-ish kind of thing.
Yeah, I heard.
Jump into this like virtual world.
I was going to watch it, but I thought I was too emotionally like cooked from Squid Game. I couldn't do it.
Give it a couple, give it a break.
Yeah, I reckon maybe a couple months. Yeah.
Anything else you'd recommend from Korean TV shows?
Yes, I want to recommend. It's Okay to Not Be Okay. I've told you to watch this for 2 years as well. So wholesome. It's a K-drama though, but again, it's like I was talking to my friend the other day. You know that theory in Arrival? It's like if you grow up in a certain language, your brain thinks that way, right?
Thinks, yeah.
So like English, we get all this storytelling through the English language.
Sure.
In Korea, like, do you feel like the storytelling is quite different?
Yeah, because the language is different.
Yeah, and I feel we need to. That's the next evolution of film is watching French films, Spanish films, and it's always different. I don't know. I feel like we're getting something fresh and new.
Yeah.
Even though we have seen this concept before, I feel like there's just those little different aspects
new ideas. It's different cultures as well. Like, you know, it's like we've heard all these different narratives and stories,
but it's fresh through the eyes of another language or another culture.
True.
It's very good, but
it's unique to them.
It's okay to not be okay. And I started watching Hotel Luna. So that's about like this guy, right, who gets hired by a dead hotel manager.
Dead hotel.
Not hire. Yeah, she's dead because the hotel's like it's kind of like purgatory.
Okay.
Where the ghosts go through there before they go to heaven or hell.
Quick bed and breakfast.
Yeah, but she needs a life person to help at the dead hotel.
Okay.
It's kind of like Tim Burton, like
Beetlejuice.
Yeah, it's like a Beetlejuice type. That's like it's really cool. It's really cool. You should definitely watch it. Recommend those two.
Nice. Yep. Both available on Netflix?
Brother. Where else are we going?
If it's not available, it's not real.
Yeah.
That's great. Final thoughts. Great fucking show. Suspense every episode. You want to see what the next game is, who's going to survive. Like you said, the costumes were great. Like
stakes were high.
Super Cop was amazing.
Did he do a spin-off show called Super Cop? Oh god, what's Korean? What's Super Cop in Korean?
We'll find out. Yeah. It's definitely not Gunboo.
Yeah.
But yeah, really great. I'd love to see a second season.
Oh yeah.
As long as there's fresh games for us to see.
You want new games?
I
want the downfall. Maybe season 3 could be the downfall.
Yeah,
I wouldn't have this show go more than 3 or 4 seasons.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
What if there's more international players? Is that it?
Yeah. Michael Caine.
Michael Caine is back. Yeah, it's great. Your final thoughts?
Exactly the same as what you said.
Ditto that, brother.
Yeah, ditto. Amen, brother. Yeah, very happy. Can't wait for season 2. Yeah.
Can't speak highly.
Can't speak more highly. Like I say every week.
Like I say every week. Great. Well, yeah. It's great. Squid Game. Can't wait to see it again.
Yeah.
Thanks, Dane, for coming on.
Yeah, thank you.
We'll do it again very soon. Goodbye.